Wow, beautiful. Hello, hello, hello. Where is big chat? How make big is big. There we go. Hey yo, my shit DAC and amp came in and is a game changer. Let's go. Now I need to convert to Apple Music from Spotify or lossless. I mean, in the vast majority of situations, like if you're not like actively like listening, like 320k MP3 is fine if you're like outside. But I would recommend not Apple Music, because what they have is not lossless. They keep saying it is, but it's by definition not. So, yeah. Consider Tidal or Cobuzz or like whatever. Hello, Simon. Who and how is Kat that went to the vet? It was Booters. She has a urinary tract infection. So, she got a shot. She's going to be just fine. We're cool. Had Apple Music already? Then yeah, fuck it. Yep. If it's free, you may as well use it. Like Apple Music is that good. If it's free, I'll use it. Oh, good morning, sir. Tea or coffee? My sleep schedule is all sorts of fucked. I have already had coffee. I've been basically locked in a basement for the past 3 days developing a website from scratch. And I think I've accomplished it. So went to my vet for my cat's dental issues, came back with a $3,000 quote. Yeah. Yeah. Like it was like 600 and something dollars for them to just like do a blood test and be like, yep, infection, and give her a shot. Coxonly.com. Uh, I will actually show you what it is, just real quick. Check this out. So the website where you can search for companies and see like how they align with values. Uh, Nothing has actual information yet. So it's supposed to be community driven, community sourced. So, uh, for example, I have AT&T, which I've added a couple things to. I've added a couple news sources, but the way that it works is basically you could be like, oh, I want clothing, right? And it'll give you like clothing stores, right? And US centric for now? No, international is fine. I'm okay with international. Uh, right here, you don't see a way to add a company, but there is. It'll show you how to add a company if the companies on the screen are like fewer than a couple, or if you search for some absolute bullshit like banana cream pie, you can add a company from there, which is pretty cool. It's dark mode first. It uses no cookies, no tracking, fucking nothing. It's super lightweight, so I could be like, I don't know, phone, and it'll pull shit up like immediately. But yeah, this is live. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past 3 days. There's also a backend that's very secure. I'm the only one with access to it. Oh. So Marlon has built a 21XX but didn't know where to send it next. He thought he was the last streamer. Are you still receiving one? Yeah, it should be. And oops, sorry. Like Canon Keys has my information and everything. Simon, are you sick? You sound sick. I'm just congestion. I woke up not long ago because I went to bed at like 6 a.m. and then woke up at like 9. It's just phlegm. I'm gonna go try and blow my nose real aggressively. Bring out the hum. It's right there. Right there. It's right there. It's right there. The Hobbleton. There he is. Hello, sir. There we go. Woo. All right. La, 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 la. Overlay. Do you have a chance to chat with AKB James about the OGR2 plate? Yes, sure did. TLDR, he's not changing it, and there's a good reason why. When you see the episode, you'll find out. Okay, so let's go through my my beautiful frog Leggera story. Can get rid of this for now. I'm abandoning the Church of Thok and joining the Church of Hom 3D. Excuse me? Okay, so I have right here a frog Leggera that Gian sent to me for review. Any recommendations for a large Switch at home that can use CLI commands? So something like manageable. You say can use CLI commands, but you just mean like manageable. Like if there's a web interface, you want that, right? I like TP-Link Komodo. It's cheaper than Ubiquiti stuff. Okay, so Gian sent me a green keyboard, and we built it. And it was nice, you know. But I was all like, hey, you know, this would be real nice in acrylic. Because, like, it's a fucking Leggera, bro. Leggera means light, okay? So then Hubert had sent me a brand new acrylic one that I thought was like stolen or had gone missing, but apparently we found it. So there we go. This is an acrylic Leggera. Yep, there she is. Wait. Yep, that's acrylic. Check that out. Or polycarbonate, or whatever it is, right? So we've got that. Let's pull that out. So whilst we thought that this was missing and or lost and or stolen, I was sent another Leggera. So I'm going to unbox that now. I'm going to need the knife. Where's the big knife? There's the knife. So let's, shit, I'm going to, the cases are already, like, mixed up, so. All right, let's have a look at the third Leggera I was sent. What the fuck is this pack from? Got it. All right, sorry, I'm not showing the box on screen because the packing label is still on it and I'm too lazy to fix it. Oh god, this... You know what? I'm not gonna complain. Nothing wrong with taping the shit out of a box. Better taped than untaped. That's what I always don't say. Okay. Let me open it now. It's also taped on the fucking front. Okay, what am I fucking missing here? There we go. Last one. Alright. So we thought the acrylic Leggera was missing, alright? So somebody sent me another acrylic Leggera, okay? And just for safety, another acrylic Leggera. I think that one might actually be aluminum. So our current frog situation is, that's our current frog situation. We were supposed to review one board. We've got 4 now. And we want to say God, they're not ours, you know? The green one is Gion's, and I'll probably, like, talk to him to make it so, like, it's given away to somebody, because I'm not going to mail back a $70 board. And the other ones will go back to their owners. Wait, you have 4? Yep. You're not supposed to hit copy and paste, Simon? Listen, I've been vibe coding for the past fucking 3 days. I've been vibe coding so fucking hard. I had never even, like, seen the language go until recently. But my entire backend for this fucking application is written in Go now, and I'm a professional. Oh, let's do that and that. All right, that should be good. Could 4 of these fund a 21XX, considering it's a $69 keyboard? No. Beautiful. was wondering if it was Node. So it's Tailwind basically for all the front end. Go for the back end, using Caddy and Jin, and and Grom. And that's basically it. That's the whole fucking thing. Go is nice, but not for coding. I mean, it's been working and it's like real fast. For the record, this website, which you can visit now, votewithmywallet.org, there's only 66 companies in 24 categories. Like, people need to add more, but this is hosted on a virtual machine on an Intel NUC downstairs. Just for reference, just to like understand like how's this doing. Did you write unit tests? I'm still currently I'm still at the stage where my production server is also my development server. So like it's still not good enough, but it probably will be later today. When that's the case, I'll spin up a staging server. So, you know, front end is not fucking randomly taken down. And then I'll probably do unit tests. I can believe it's run on a NUC. I had servers running from old laptops. Yeah, but this is running like real fucking nice and smooth. Oh, okay. So back to our big our big question. Six, can you DM me that? Because I don't have any keyboards plugged in, so I can check it out later. I mean, it's probably nothing I'm gonna work on soon, but hey. Oh, also, I don't know how to develop our code at all. All right, let's pull out all these frogs. And that's not for you, Six. That's for everyone else to know. Can you fuse them and make a TKL Leggera? We can make a fort. Ooh, this one is built. That makes our life easy. God, I love doing builds when the builds are built. Ooh, this one's already acrylic. Fuck you. Okay. What does that say? Palm. It says palm. Based. Okay. We still have one more Leggera. Wait, do we still have two more Leggera? How many fucking Leggeras do we... Okay, I think this is the last one. Domain expires in 10 years? Yeah, I bought it for the maximum duration because it has a restricted word in the URL, and it was a bitch to get that domain. Oh, okay, okay, okay. We only have 3 frogs, guys. We only have 3 frogs, okay? For some reason, the 4th frog case is just full of plates. So I guess this is a lie. I think there's a lot of plates in here. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like there's like 20 fucking plates in here. Oh my god. Did Gian send? No! Gian only sent me the normiest of fucking kits. Alright. It's a lot of aluminum plates. We've got FR4 right there. Under that, we've got carbon fiber. Under that, we've got... Is that PE? That is PE. It's the wrong color of PE. Next, we have nylon. Giggle. Then we have PP. Then we have an unlabeled one, which that looks like acrylic. I'm not going to bend that anymore. Then we have Ultim, which is palm. And we have ABS, which is a meme. Are these all official plates? I don't think any of these are official plates. Okay, so we got a buttload of plates, and we got 3 frogs that we can figure out. Is that brass? This one? Yes. Yes, it weighs substantially more than the aluminum. Did Deadbolt send you these? No, Hubert sent me this. Okay, so here's our goal for this stream. 1, show my new website a little bit more so I can at least get some users on it. 2, build the 3rd frog. So first thing we're going to do is actually take this build out of here and just stick it in there and see how it just immediately sounds, just to get like an idea of sound difference. Because this is built using my fingers. That is that a fucking copper plate? Did Gian fucking send me a copper plate? Is this fucking copper? Surely not. Surely it's not. Frog Leggera review when? I think it comes out like late August or something. Let me check my calendar real quick. Okay. Actually, it should be in July. But my ass is already behind. I'm a week behind because I've been working on the website stuff, unfortunately. Eh. Okay. So we have. Okay, we're gonna probably gonna fix that. So we have palm plate in acrylic. God, that sounds worse than my copper plate. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. It might actually just be the keycaps. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get 3 nice, functional, good sounding builds out of what we've got here. So we've got 2 acrylics. And for the 2 acrylics, one, I'm going to go... Shit, I really hope I have the PCBs to be able to just like use normal switches because I don't have that many Hall effect switches. Are these HE boards? This one right here is Hall effect. This one right here is Cherry Red's Giggle. That explains why it sounds like ass cheeks. Okay, so these are the only Hall effect switches we have, which is going to be a problem. Fuck. Is this at least hot swap? Nope, this is solder. These are all soldered. Fuck me. Okay. So I want to take the Hall effect PCB out of this. I do want to put it into acrylic. That goes without saying, okay? So acrylic needs to be Hall effect. Now the question is, what plate do we use for Hall effect? And to be honest, like the sound of the copper plate is pretty fucking good and would actually work real well in acrylic. But let's consider our options. Acrylic plate? No. No. Acrylic plate is a very, very, very stupid idea. I've worked with acrylic plates. You shouldn't. All right, so the bottom one is ABS. That's off the table because it's way too brittle a material and basically is non-existent. I'd prefer PC ABS as a mix. Next we have Ultim, which is Palm. Strong consideration. This one looks like acrylic, but I don't like the cutouts on it. Shouldn't it be stiffer for he? Yeah, it probably should. But we're considering all of our options. You are PP. We always consider PP. You can't not consider PP. Next, we have nylon. Actually, valid. We have UMP recent. Recut. Okay, it says recut. Thank you. All right, we have carbon fiber. I'm not gonna like that so much. Then we've got FR4, not a fan. Carbon fiber would be interesting. See, carbon fiber, you know what? You're right. Carbon fiber would be interesting. I'll give you that. Some of these don't have the hee standoffs. It's okay, we'll fucking figure it out. All right, so that's the plates that like we want to fuck with. Now, you guys were very, very, very clear that like you need a stiff plate for Hall effect, which yes, and the copper plate here sounds great. So what I'm very likely going to do is just take this build and shove it in the acrylic, and then like we're done because the other option is we go brass instead of copper, but the quality of this plate is not great. I'm going to be honest with you. And the fact that it has weird fucking cutouts. So let's start from the fuck? Ham's over there. How did he make sounds over here? All right, I'm gonna turn off my fan. We're going to do a gah, gah. What heat switch are we gonna use? They're already in here. They're the Geon ones. Okay, let me kill this fan. There's still gonna be some background noise. This is gonna be a real like sloppy comparison, just so you guys have like a benchmark for what this sounds like and what this sounds like before we move forward. Okay, so there's your initial basic comparison, and we'll work from there. Let me get my fan back on. Oh, immediately got fucking toasty. Okay. So we're gonna take the build out of this, put it in the acrylic just to get going. If we need to, you know what? No, no. I wanna keep the caps that Gion sent me because like part of the frog, like it's fucking normie bottom row though. Whatever, whatever. Uh, do we keep the label and like reuse it intelligently? No, no. We all know I'm not gonna be fucking organized. All right, so how do we take this thing apart? I think Gion gives you a tool. Okay, well, plan B. Eh, eh, eh. Jipopo. Eh. Papa, ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Did you guys doubt me? Did you guys fucking doubt me for even a brief moment? Come on. Come on. Oh, that shift got real cooked. Uh, uh, let's let's sort that out real quick. All right, looks like the stab is fine. I just like pulled the cap up real hard. All right, we're chilling. Nice technique. Yeah, sometimes you gotta grab it from the front and just smack it. You know, it works. All right, let's get this into this lovely case right here that has no feet. We gotta put the feet on. Oh no, the daughterboard's not here. Well, fuck. All right, let's assemble a frog, guys. Let's assemble a frog. Honestly, I love how translucent this is, because you can look right through it. But at a distance, it's frosted. Okay, okay, now we got it now. Can you guys see my eye? You guys see my nose? You guys see my tongue? Any chance you got sent to copper weight? I did not. I mean, I might have, but it's not something I'm considering. Again, it's called a fucking Leggera. Like it, I don't understand why Gion sent me an aluminum version. Because like for just like the weight difference just between like the case is fucking massive. I see your gray hairs. Thanks. This is 294 grams. And to be honest, it could probably be a little lighter. Whereas this is nearly 700. Does it taste good? It's not the best I've tasted. It tastes okay. All right, we gotta assemble this little biznatch. So I presume all the stuff is here. Okie dokie. So I see a daughter board. There she is. Dump that in there. I see 4 little screws, but we're only gonna need 2. Nope, I lied. I have no idea how this fits together, but we're gonna figure it out. Can I have another John Mayer? What does that mean? What does that mean? There's the little topper. Ooh, it's... I fuck. Okay. I'll put the music back, sorry. Like, I paused it for the sound test. 001 out of 100. I mean, okay, like it does say that, but like if you turn it the other way around, then it's 001 out of 100. Fuck. Well, fuck. Actually, this weighs something, okay? Okay, we can't be adding weights to our Leggera. That's 4 fucking grams. You expect me to add 4 fucking grams? Are you serious? Would you add 4 grams for like a badge that says 0, like 1 out of 100? I fucking wouldn't. Fuck that. I don't give a shit. Who the fuck cares what number the keyboard is? You can just take a fucking Sharpie and write on it. Numbers are fucking made up anyways. So you'll need to use DCS capstan for the low weight? I actually will be. All right, so let's get the little daughtery board in. Prior to that, it would make sense to put the tiny little cable in the hole. Let me see if I can get it in the hole first try, guys. We might be witnessing history here. Can I get it in the hole first? Oh, wait, this isn't a get it in the hole. This is a just press it from the top. Oh, okay, that's real nice. Thank you, Gion. So just so you guys understand what I mean by all those stupid words I just said. Traditionally, with a cable like this on the daughter board, you'd have to plug the JST into the socket like this, right? You'd have to come in parallel, right? But this allows you to come in perpendicular and just press it into the slot, which is great. Thank you. Thank you, Gio. You know, sometimes Gion designed good stuff. And other times, Gion designed great stuff. Okay, what kind of screw are we going to need for this? Wait, no, Gion gives us a screwdriver. And I have it. Because I'm sexy. See, this is a good fucking screwdriver. Look, look. And I'm not talking about the grip. I'm not talking about, like, the quality of the steel. Forget all about that. Because, like, yeah, obviously that makes it great. But the length. This is how long any tool should be when it is being used for a keyboard. Don't fucking give me something this long. Gion never misses other than his long feet. To be fair, the long feet are like, they're one of the best implementations of hidden screws thus far. So like, I don't know what to tell you. Wait. Oh, you need to have the stupid fucking thing on the bottom, don't you? Wait. These are both 0-1 out of 100? Scam? Scammed? Fucking... Is this a fake frog? Are the frogs a lie? Are frogs even real? Did I get scammed? Did I get calammed by Gian? All right, let me get that in the hole real quick. Right there, perfect. And now we can screw this in. Okay, so that part is like required by law, so it's fine. Anybody have any recommendations on keycaps for the RK61? I mean, I presume you're just looking for like a simple 60% set, right? I mean, if you want to get real spendy and get GMK, Gion has this set, which is GMK for real fucking cheap. Alternatively, time to hit up Taobao. So there are like screw points here, and I don't know what the fuck those are for. Are there like, oh, it matches this match this go in here, in hole go in hole, go, oh fuck, shit, fuck. All right, let's get rid of this screw real quick. Let's, you guys saw nothing. Okay, here's the thing. Does this go in this? Does it go in this? Does it go in this? No. No. This goes here, where the screw on the weight goes into the case. Okay, so that is a insert. Traditionally, you'd see brass inserts on acrylic and polycarbonate, but that is a aluminum insert, not steel. That is an aluminum insert that allows the carbon fiber to be screwed in to the acrylic. God damn. See, Gian always finds like the nicest fucking solutions to things. He's so based. He's so sexy. 10 out of 10 would nibble on butt. Leggera has two types, Type T and Type G. Let's not worry about it. All right. We will replace these caps, but prior to that, let's like see how it sounds. Hello? Okay. We're just ledge mounting this. So, gummy O-ring, sussy back and echo, whatever you want to call it, mount. Which side do we want to prioritize? You know what? I'm going to prioritize both. Front and back. I know that's like very illegal. Normally you're supposed to do one side then the other, but I'm not sure how it's supposed to work, so I'm just going to push all the sides at once. And we've done it. God, I'm so fucking... That won't work. This is standoff case. Go on. Tell me how I'm wrong. Because I can see the ledge right there holding the O-ring. I can see them touching. I mean, almost touching. Wait, no. Is that the PCB fucking bottoming? It is the PCB. Well, you guys want to hear what it sounds like when I do crimes? Good luck getting that out. I'll get it out. All right, again, it's going to be just a sussy sound test until, like, we've got everything, like, more cleaned up. All right. Think it sounds better in acrylic? Well, yeah, it should sound better in acrylic. The top one sounded great, very distinct. The bottom one is just thump thump. So don't worry. Out of this, I want to get two builds. I want to get like the Hall effect, real fucking thwompy, but naturally thwompy. Just like there's no foam, there's no bullshit in here. And deep sounding. and lightweight, I guess. And then I want one that's gonna be like I want to do like lower weight linears, DCS caps, probably like carbon fiber or ABS caps on carbon fiber. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, music goes back on, and let's try and take this apart. So, who in chat was like, "Oh, good luck taking it apart"? Oh, fan. Oh. I'm sure I can take this apart real easily. See, the difference between you and me, okay, is I went to fucking science school, okay? I'm a professional scientist, okay? Watch this shit. Can we do a poll? No. No, fuck the non-believers. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna get it out. Okay, so I am going to include a new technique that we have not yet seen before, okay? But it's gonna work, okay? It's gonna work first fucking try. Guaranteed. What the fuck is my hammer? Okay, I don't know where my hammer is. Like my like rubber hammer. It's fine, whatever. All right, let's go. Yeah. Ooh, 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 pop. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I believe. Come on. Wah, wah, wah. The acrylic board is O-ring only. You lift the assembly from what? Shh. Be quiet. Don't tell me how to live my life. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Now I'm gonna use the advanced tools. Okay. We're gonna use the most advanced tools you have ever seen in your life. There we go. We have a 2U stabilizer wire right here. Actually, this one is like all covered in lube. Let me just get a dry wire. Ah, okay, perfect. I have a random bag of 6.25 U wires. Perfect. We're never going to actually use this for anything, so let's do a little shenanigans right here. Little shenanigans. Little shenanigans. Little fucking shenanigans. We got it. And we only bent the wire slightly. All right. Well, we got the assembly out. Okay. Come on. All right. So, how is this supposed to mount? Because, like, there's, like, little ledges, but, like, those aren't, like, O-ring ledges. Those are, like, other mounting ledges. Like, how the fuck is this supposed to, like, did they give us rubber that we didn't use? Did we ignore the rubber? I mean, there's feet. Look at the other frog. Okay. It feels loose. Like, it feels real loose. You, like, can you guys, like, see through and see, like, how it's just fucking floating? This is just floating. This just fucking float. And this is also O-ring. This just fell out. This literally just fell out. Look. Look. Okay? That is sealed, right? That is a full keyboard, right? Okay? Check this out. It's a bit loose? You don't say. It's a bit loose? Huh? Okay, I don't understand. This is the same fucking thing. Oh, but this plate may not be compatible. All right. Okay. Let's. IC gummy O-ring mounts for the acrylic. Yeah, yeah. There's ledge mounts. The issue is those ledge mounts. Do they line up with? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They line up. They line up with the holes in the PCB. So like theoretically, it should work. There are standoffs in the Venom. It makes the O-ring even tighter. Yeah, I guess. You're using the He PCB. It's only compatible with the tray mount alu. These are fucking identical. Like, there's small differences. There's like a tiny screw tap here and here on the aluminum version, but these are fucking identical. The ledges are in the same spot and are the same height. Technically, this that was in here should work just fine in here, and it fucking did. I don't know what you guys are. What the fuck are you guys talking about? What is everyone talking about? Everybody's trying to make this so fucking complex. I took it out of this. It goes in this. It should work. Did you read any of the words Gion sent? He didn't send words. Gion would never send words. He only sends packages. Okay, let's put this back together because, like, it sounded correct. Because he knows you can't read. Listen. Listen. Listen here. Shut up. What could go wrong? I mean, let's be realistic, dude. Like, I've built so many fucking keyboards, I don't even have to think about it. Like, it's gonna be fine. It's fine. I wonder why it's so hard to remove the Hall effect builder. It's not that hard. It's just, it's the correct tightness. I just, like, needed a tool to pull it out. Though it seems it's a little bit tighter on the acrylic and requires a lot more ass slapping than it does on this. All right, I'm gonna try and clean up the front nicely. Sorry that, like, this is not very cinematic. Just want to make sure that... Bird just fucking flew into the window. All right. All right, our front is good. Nope, we have an escape. We have an O-ring escape. Let's push the O-ring back in right here. Make sure we also push the O-ring over here. Okay, yep, that looks clean. Let's make sure the O-ring on the back is straight. It is indeed. Push her in. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So, to be fair, this one is locked to a normie bottom row, so I'm going to keep the caps that Gion sent me. And this will be one of our 3 builds. So, copper plate, Hall effect, O-ring, Sussy back and Echo mount. Sounds pretty fucking good. Be careful on the sides next to pipe and tab. Tab is fine. And my pipe is fine. Yeah, like, I can see a mark where, like, something previously struggled there, but it wasn't me. Yeah, there's a little bit of play. I can pull up a teensy bit and see the plate PCB assembly move. But that's the case with, like, every gummy O-ring board. All right, let's get the feats on it. What leak did I miss? Oh, that was 16 minutes ago. Don't worry about it. What he switches are in the build? The Gion Venom Raw. I don't know what the fuck they're called, but, like, that. That is a way nicer carbon fiber weight than that one. Why is that way nicer? That is way nicer than that. Like, I know it's real fucking hard to tell. But, like, the engraving on this is real nice. The engraving on this... Like, do you see, like... If I go through, like, the entire range and try to make, like, the text shiny, that's as shiny as I can make it, right at that angle, right? Now, if I take this board and I put it in the same exact spot, right? See that? See how you can very clearly see the text? Like, how nice the engraving is at multiple points? Like, it's physically different. Like, the machining is physically different somehow. Huh. I prefer that. So this is weird, because, like, we're seeing so many variants of the same keyboard. Which one is the correct variant when you buy a frog? Is your room color accurate? I mean, I'm white balanced correctly, but that's basically it. All right, so build number 1 is the and that's done. Build number 2, Electric Boogaloo, is... all right, let's pull this guy out. Okay, so we want to do a nice acrylic build. I want to do like I want to do an acrylic build that doesn't sound like, you know, big booty slapping. Like I want to go. What do I want switches wise? Part of me wants to put clickies in this, but like I don't have the clickies. Like I'd love to put like box navies or some shit in here. I don't think I have like any switches that are clicky enough. I think that with like DCS would go fucking hard. I also think something like Gateron Ink or something that's like full clear switch, not milky. Those would be good. Pro yellows. See, the issue with pro yellows is they're like already very deep sounding, and I'm trying to like go for like a little bit of a lighter sound profile, and by lighter I mean like higher pitch, right? Hmm. All right, you know what? Let's look at our available switches, okay, and we'll figure it out from there. Okay, let's stack our Froches. Stock blues. I don't have stock blues, unfortunately. And even if I did, MX2A. Like I really don't want to go like stereotype linear that I would always fucking use, right? I want a little bit of variety because if you got 3 of the same board, you may as well do variety, right? We got the Gion He in here, right? This is just MX Red, and honestly, I don't like it. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's see what we got. Where is my Zoomy Matron? There is my Zoomy Matron. Unzoom, sir. Okay. Behold, my organization. All right. So I do have some Gap Pros right here. I've Gap Pro yellows. Those should be factory lubed. I do have some more cherry reds. I have KTT roses. I don't know what those are. They do have a clear top, so I kind of like that so far. It's a linear, but it's kind of higher weight than I would like, and I can hear the stereotypical sound of terrible factory lube. So, what else we got? We got some tactiles, which can fuck right off. I got some Vertex V1s, which are fantastic, but I don't think I have enough for a 6G. I have... This should be enough for a 60%, because these are the switches I was sent for the Vertex Arc. They're creams that are lubed with GHV4. That seems pretty interesting. Let me like physically like touch them. Neo Oats. So the Neo switches are in the Neo builds, and those Neo builds are like not being touched. So they've already been put aside. They're going to be given away at whatever meetup I show up to next. So I'm not going to take somebody else's switches. Do the creams? Well, let's check out the creams first. No, these are desoldered. These are desoldered, so like I don't want to go and risk putting them in a hot swap PCB. Because, like, yeah. Unfortunate. What else we got? We don't have much. Like, we're real limited on switches. Honestly, the most reliable thing will be the Gat Pro yellows. Because I know they're not going to sound like ass cheeks. Or feel like ass cheeks. What the fuck is that? Ooh. These are Gat X round 2. Or round 3. Whichever one was the pretty one. All right, fuck it. We're going to use these. We're going to use these because these are... Yeah, these are all new. They have yet to be desoldered. At least for our acrylic build. Whoop. All right. So we're going to need some Stabomatrons. We're going to need a hot swap ACB. And I want to grab the carbon fiber? Where is the carbon fiber? Excuse me. Oh my god, I just spilled so many fucking wires. Mother liquor. Fuck me in the fuss. God fucking. Why are so many of them gold? It's fine. These are literally like trash. Unless, like, you know, somebody comes over and like needs 6.25s. Or somebody sends me a terrible keyboard that requires a 6.25. At least it was the 6.25 bag, which doesn't have that many wires. Bruh. I have a bag of 6.25, which there's something I can do with it. Just keep collecting them. Eventually, we'll have enough between all of us to, like, oh my god. See, these were real nicely organized originally in the bag, and now they're just fucked. Okay, there. Let's put this back where it belongs. Let's grab our carbon fiber plate. I really... Okay, so if we're going carbon fiber, I kind of want to go... nylon switches as opposed to these. And by nylon, I mean, like, you know, full black. You know, let's fiddle with it. Let's do a little fiddling on the roof. You know, carbon fiber has a decent stiffness to it. I like that. Let's see how one of these feels in here. It's a little on the heavy side. I mean, it's a yellow. It's not as heavy as a black. It's okay. I'll get used to it. You have some cool black switches that could go with the carbon. True, but they're not factory lube is the issue. So the reason why I'm going with the Gat Pro yellows is I know their factory lube is excellent and like very consistent across switches, which is real fucking rare when it comes to factory lube stuff. Actually, is this factory lubed? Yeah. So our alternatives are, I have a bag of MX2As that are kind of fucky. Right here. So these are MX2A blacks, Geon 22 mil single stage. And the springs are lubed. I don't know if the switches are lubed. You know? You know? Let's use these. Yeah, like enough of these are new switches. Actually, all of these might be new switches. So this might be the best play. So just like cherry blacks in carbon fiber, but we're doing 62.5 gram, 22 mil springs. So that's long spring and what I would consider about medium weight. If I go with some scratchy switches, I mean, these are like, they're not scratchy, they're fine. All right, let's do this and let's get out a PCB. I'm gonna go hot swap again because like it's not my build, and I'm gonna have to fucking unbuild all this shit later. Like I just want to get like a feel for like how we doing. All right, is there a PCB in here? There's something in here. Fuck is that? The fuck is this? Why does Hubert keep sending me the weirdest shit all the time? What is this? So it's an eclipse. Cool. That's cool. All right, let's put you back there. Let's see what else we got. We got a brand new. Okay, so like this is what it comes with apparently. That is also solder. Okay. Giggle. And finally, let me check the one that I have. Okay. Do we just like not have A single hot swap PCB at all? Where's my Geon box? Are you the Geon box? No. Did I throw away the Geon box? No. I would have repurposed it. I mil-maxed one? No. I I am willing to like to sink so low to use hot swap, but I will not use mil-max. Your anti-hot swap tendencies are coming back to bite you. I mean, I don't mind building like an actual board. It's just now like the switches are gonna go into the board and I'm gonna mail it back because I'm gonna be too lazy to fucking desolder it. So 60 of these are gone. Then again, they're going back to the person who gave them to me. So problem solved. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to get where's that PCB? Where's the one that was already there? It is. So was this already soldered? No, this is still mint. Okay, I mean we'll use it anyways. All right, so it turns out we are doing a build. I wish this PCB was lighter. I wish it was coreless. This is a really heavy 60% PCB. Like, this is, like, exceptionally heavy for a PCB. Like, how the fuck is this so heavy? It's 82 grams. Like, does it have, like, multiple ground planes? Am I just really weak? Are my arms just cooked? Alright, so we're going to use this. We're definitely going to use the cherries, and we're probably not going to have time to do 2 builds, so we're only going to build 1 today. Obviously, we're going to go cherry, we're going to go carbon fiber, and I'm going to go DCS, so we have the complementary builds. We got the big thwompy thwomper and the bigly clacky, oh lord, my earballs. What are you doing, step bro? All right, what do we want stabilizers-wise? Obviously, we're going to use a Sengen bottom row because we're not... Come on. Come on. So... Yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to go standard 60 layout, Sengen. All right, let's get out some stabilizers. Okay. That should be good enough, and we should have a little syringe of BDZ somewhere. Ah, fuck it. We'll get to it later. Let's just do the basics. So 5 wires, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 wires. Let's get 4 2Us. There we go. Oops. Beautiful. Now let's get out a single 7U. I'm going to grab a C3 out of here. Because I do want like a little bit of that additional depth that you'll get from a C3 stab wire. Because with carbon fiber and DCS, it's probably going to be a little too high-pitched of a spacebar. All right, and then we need 10 of each of these. As a matter of fact, let's get a surface that we can cleanly work on. What is a good surface to work on? Boy, do I have a surface for you. There's our surface. All right, give me 10 housings, 10 stems. That is 1. It has dropped. Goodbye. 1, 3, 6, 8. I've dropped another one. And it's now under the fucking keyboard. Bruh. Okay, I think that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. Make a misinput keyboard. If you don't know what it is, look what? I presume that's one where everything is mislabeled. Okay, plenty of my keyboards do that by default. So Kate took the RU65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Took the RU65, my like Divine Edition purple RU65, to her workplace to show it to like her coworkers. And the second she typed on it, every single key entered gay nut. And she panicked, like, oh fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that should be enough to get us started. Shit. Okay. Let's get a singular applicator right here. E. Beautiful. And we should have a jar of 205. Yep, right there. Good old muscle memory. Alrighty, let's prep these. It's a happy nut. It is not sexual. Yeah, I know. Like, it's just an emote, but like... Okay, so that's straight for me, which means my camera's crooked. Okay, so a little better. Right? Alright, let's lube them up. Let's lube them up. I mean, I forgot that like the RO65 previously had the nut caps on every single alpha key, and we had bound everything to gay nut. To be fair, I should have known. Did she reprogram it? Yeah. Yeah. She's like, how do I fix it? I'm like, dude, via. Just via. Straight gay, it's all good? Yeah, of course it's all good. Sorry, I'm like real fucking silent. My brain is like all sorts of soup. Again, I literally spent the last 3 days locked in a basement coding a website from scratch. Please help. I need to like, I don't know. I think I need like a tea or a soda or like something. Or just water, some nice delicious beverage water. Love delicious beverage water. You and the recap team? What? What are you talking about? No, just me. See, I spent the past 3 days in my basement. The recap team is in the recap basement, which is at an undisclosed location. That's where they're all locked up. I mean, where they all live. Is there a sub basement deeper than the recap team basement? There is. It's the Illuminati designer basement, where not only are you expected to work for free, you're expected to like actually make something good. Isn't sub basement for subs? No, subscribers are actually free to like, you know, run around and have freedoms and all that good stuff.
Love nubs.
Okay, I have tiny cat hairs all over my hands, and that is the most annoying thing when you're trying to fucking do stabs. Jampa, what's up? All right, after I insert all of these, I'm going to take a small break and use another opportunity to leak my website that I've been working on. Like, I'm hoping that like I can find like, I don't know, 2-3 people that are like willing to help me with like the basic data entry that's required to like get the website going. Like, I'll be doing it. Kate's working full time, so she can't fucking do it. We'll see. I can help. Well, I mean, you don't know what it is. Nobody knows what it is. I'll show you. I'll show you all what it is and how it works. Like, I'll share it in the, like, I'll put it in the announcements like after the stream. with like information for everyone if anybody wants to help out. But like conception, again, let me finish this and then we'll talk about it. I have a guess because I think you mentioned it. Giggle. Hello, get in there. Thank you. My sleep schedule has just been cooked for the last 3 fucking days. And to be fair, my sleep schedule is like based around when I've run out of like when I run out of credits for Claude AI is when I'll eventually sleep. You go this way. And last but not least, God, I'm so fucking thirsty. Bro, that doesn't sound healthy. What are you doing with Claude? Don't worry about it. I mean, I had never worked with Go, so like, I've been vibe coding real hard. Also, I don't formally know how to code in any language, so. It's for the secret Alps? What is? Ah, shit, I don't have a keyboard plugged in. Shit. How am I gonna how am I gonna entry? How am I gonna entry? Data. Okay. So here's the website I've been working on. It's called votewithmywallet.org. And the idea is it has a list of companies and some information and a link to the company website. And there is currently, what is that, 7? Yeah. 7 values. So labor unions, charity, gender equality, environment, LGBTQ plus support, political lobbying, MAGA. And like the way that it works is I'll show you something like AT&T. So here I've only added like a couple things. But here I added political lobbying. I added one news source for political lobbying. So I can like view the source over here. It'll link out, kind of like similar to like Wikipedia or something like that, right? And let's say like I'm looking at the website and I want to add like something about a company, right? So like, fuck, can somebody type the word Apple into chat because I don't have a keyboard plugged in? Okay. So like here's Apple, for example, and let's say like Apple is like very anti-environment, right? Because we don't take first party sources unless like it's a political it's a what's the word? It's a financial source. So like a quarterly report that I will trust. If AT&T says in our quarterly report we spend $6 billion on buying more slaves, I'd be like, I believe that. But if they on their own website say we don't buy slaves, I don't believe that, right? Anyway, so I can add a source, right? You pick the value. You say if it's pro or anti the value. You give the source URL and a brief description of what it is, and you submit the source. And then like on the back end, I can just approve or reject it. Same thing for adding companies. If you're searching for companies, and currently this is how it's set up, and there are like fewer than 3 companies in the result, one way you can get this is just to type like fucking gibberish in the search box. You have the option of adding a company here. And you put in the name, website URL, short description, full description. You can just do the same shit for both of them. And the logo URL, which is the hard one. But once you put it all in here, there's going to be a little preview window at the bottom for you. I should really plug in fucking keyboard. Let me plug in the keyboard. Fuck this. Oh. Okay. Can I type now? So we'll call this Black Simon TV LLC. Website URL, https, boom, boom, blacksimon.tv. Right? Description, he is a cuck. Obviously don't actually do this, but like you get an idea. And then I need a logo, so let me go to illuminati.works. MAGA should be a part of a broader category. Yeah, I'm still tweaking stuff, but we can tweak like any values we want. Uh, but like I don't know. I think it's very important to like have companies and like if companies are like very pro MAGA or very anti MAGA, it should be there for like both use cases because I like the point of the website is available to uh like everyone, right? Whether or not like it maybe I want to buy from a company that's anti-gay, anti-environment and loves political lobbying, right? So the website allows you to do that as you. Also for the logo, you could pull the icon from the website providing the URL. Maybe, but it doesn't work all the time is the thing. And let's say I do some categories and then there it is. Like that's broken because I use an SVG, but there you go. And then you can submit it. That's conceptually how it works. It's super lightweight. It's running off a VM on an Intel NUC in my basement right now. There you go. So if you want to help out with the site, that's great. I'll add instructions and like more details in the Discord announcements today to just like get people like I want to get like a small number of users on the website to make sure like nothing is terribly wrong before I share this publicly with like, you know, other people. But I'd probably want at least like 200 companies and like some actual like information instead of everything being like no data, no data, no data. So yeah. Like I'll work on like entering information as well, but mostly I'm working on just like making everything work properly, which right now it kind of does, which is great. Also, it should look great on mobile. It should be really fast on mobile, at least until we have too many users for my NUC to be able to handle. So yeah, that's votewithmywallet.org. Just like as a top line thing, this is going to be owned by a nonprofit, a 503c, like a registered nonprofit, and no advertising, no AI. Like this is an initial like proof of concept. Like all the code will be rewritten by an actual human once we like have a company and like publish the website properly. And it'll be entirely supported by charitable contributions. Out of curiosity, what framework are you using on the backend? It's all Go. Everything's in Go. It's Go being served by Jin and Grom by Caddy, basically. And anything you see is just Tailwind. It's like as simple as it can be, with the exception of like the more advanced things like the instant responses. If I do like, I don't know, pants, it knows to do clothing and doesn't have to go fetch from a remote source. But if I do Apple, it's got to go fetch it, right? And if I do these nuts, then it finds nothing. Are you doing the verification yourself? Yes. On the back end right now, I need to go through and manually approve or reject anything. For now, I'm the only admin user because I want this as secure as possible. Like you can, yeah, like admin is behind a physical hardware key. So, oh, and a login and password. So, okay, let's get back to this. Let's build a fucking keyboard. Thanks for adding dark mode. Dark mode is actually default. And it does not check your system time. It does not check anything. JavaScript is minimized. No cookies are used for the front end. Cookies are used for the back end for me for sessions. But yeah, it's dark mode by default. And if you turn it off, then it should keep it in light mode, which is pretty cool. Another tangent. Have you had time to give any more thought to the potential CCRX run? So I want to do it. I might need somebody to step up and like handle it the same way that like Binder mostly oversaw the F169. Like I'm willing to get quotes from like DDS or STR. I can talk to whoever we need to talk to, but somebody else needs to figure out like how many units do we want, who wants them, and like how we're gonna get all this shit. OLED users like that. All right. So let's put our wires together real quick. So I'm gonna do a tiny dip in 205. as opposed to BDZ injection because I don't see any of the syringes here. They're probably somewhere else. Simon, I can't believe you're playing these Weeb Degen music. Wait, really? First of all, I don't even have the headphones on. I just have it on Sultry Summer. And what are we listening to right now? Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Is that Weeb shit? Wait, let me listen. Is this Weeb? Where's my Tupac gangsta shit? You know what? You're right. Okay. I click the search box. And it's that. Don't worry about it. This is literally the most popular song in America. Well, that's probably why it's sweet. What are we searching for? We want some Tupac. Give me some fucking I don't know, Ambitions as a writer. I'll take that. Today I learned Sabrina Carpenter is weeb. She's a generic white girl. Yeah, that's the America equivalent of weeb, of waifu. It's an American waifu. It's probably a term for that. These feel thinner than standard C3 wires in the hand. Maybe I'm just tripping balls. Hell yeah, this is my Simon music? Yeah. I mean, I didn't have my headphones on, so it was just for you guys. Tradwife? That is what it is. That's exactly it. That's like the American girl like version of like waifu. I need help. What do you need help with, bud? By the way, exclamation Discord. Hop in the Discord because like I'm not gonna be able to be like real helpful while like I'm building shit. But we have a help channel in which people are like required by law to help you. Like it's the only channel where there are rules. Besides like the obvious rules of like, you know, don't do illegal shit. Bought the cheese board as commanded at last group buy. Thank you. Thank you for doing the right thing. Make sure to take good care of it. Okay, I definitely clipped it in. Oh, I guess not. Oh, wow, that is real tight. People are saying cherry keycaps won't work on the RK61. Okay, first of all, cherry keycaps doesn't tell me anything. Just cherry profile. Cherry profile should work with anything, right? Like if it's got a weird bottom row, you just need a key set that like has that compatibility. Generally, like a $20-$25 kit on like Taobao or AliExpress is probably gonna have that. There's a pun to be made, but I got banned last time. Did you? Do it. Do it. I won't ban you. I won't ban you. I'll allow it this one time. Yeah, profile, but they say will not snap back up because it uses like south, like the switches are like the incorrect like orientation, right? That's usually not a problem. Like I've had boards with switches that are rotated in like each of the four cardinal directions. Never had an issue with like cherry keycaps, unless like it's a real specific switch that's real fucked up. In which case, like you should be able to swap them, right? Like decent switches are not expensive. You may as well get something nice. Nearly there. My hands are soaked. I'm gonna go wash them in a sec. All right. Wipe them on us. Another way too moist for that. The camera would get all greasy. Oh, boy, am I thirsty. Oh, you want to get Gap Pro Yellows? Gap Pro Yellows are fucking solid. Mm. All right, we're going to need to refill our water real soon, but let's see how far we can get before then. Oh. All right, there's our PCB. Let's fucking get our stabs in place. Hello, Mr. Simon. Hello. Beautiful. Are Gateron Milky Pro V2 better than normal yellows? Yeah. When you say normal yellows, just so you know, there's like 30 different variants of yellows. Like different generations, different, like, all sorts of shit. Anyway, but yeah. Like, there's full black housings, there's full clear housings, there's RGB specific ones, there's factory lubed ones, there's old generation ones that have like a completely different spring weight than new generation ones. There's factory lube, there's non-factory lube, there's like pro, non-pro, there's milky, non-milky, there's clear, non-clear, there's milky top, but non-milky bottom, etc. I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm just like, it's not super important, but like, just so you know. I love clip-in stabs. I love clip-in stabs. It's just so easy. Let's make sure nothing's fucked up. All right, we're good. And let's pop the 7U. There we go. We're ready to get stabbing, baby. I do want to find my DBC, though. Where the fuck did it go? Well, shoot. I mean, it should be, like, in my build box, but it's not. I found this in my build box. It's Arctic MX4 thermal compound. No, I'm not going to do crimes. It's not my board. Yeah, I can't find the DBC. I know it's BDC, but I call it Dragon Ball Z. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna get a little 205 like on some of the contacts. There we go. By the way, this is like the laziest method if like you ever want to just like do your wires super quick. You just do that. You just like get the tip in and then like you do a little twist to get a little bit on the wire as you pull out, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Like this is assuming you want to use 205 instead of something like Super Lube. All right, we're good. All right, there we go. And I'm going to do a few switches just to get us going. That looks crooked to me. Is that crooked? Nope, that's trait, apparently. Weird. Okay. Uh, we're gonna go nice clean Sangan bottom row. So that's going to be 1.51, 1.57, 1.51, 1.5. I'm going to keep a full-size right shift, even though, like, on a 60%, you should kind of split your right shift. But, like, I want to hear what it's going to sound like, which is why, like, we're doing this. And what else? Yep, full-size backspace. I generally don't split my backspace unless I'm doing HHKB. All right, let's send it. The enthusiast move is to build the whole thing and deal with the mistakes by never touching the board again. Spoken like somebody that has truly built too many keyboards. I want to listen to an old Lil Wayne song. I know. Don't worry about it. So we're just going to do like 4 corners and then like a couple switches in the middle just so we have some plate support. Okay, there we go. Also, generally, like, this is like the laziest method of like getting enough switches in to like give you full plate support. If it's something like really flexy, like PC or acrylic or something, then like you're going to need a plate fork. But hey. All right, yeah, we're good. She's in there. Why was that not the explicit version? Why would you give me the Carter 2 fucking non-explicit version? The fuck is wrong with you? Sorry. Sorry. Imagine. It's like fucking listening to like Dr. Dre edited. I was enjoying it. No, we're gonna hear the same song, but with the naughty words. Wait. I'm sorry. What is? What? Wait. What the fuck? I'm not dropping $68 for some black keycap. Guys, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Guys, he doesn't fucking know. Wait, he doesn't know. El no sabe. El no sabe. El no sabe. El no sabe, like, how bad it fucking gets. Where's the legends? There's the legends. You guys see that legend? You guys see any of the fucking legends? Oh, there's one. Uh-huh. 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 Why did I expect it to come out of my... Let's not worry about it. I've been watching a lot of cartoons lately. My brain has just been, like, cartoon pilled. Like, I expect all the hilarious visual gags to, like... Animes? Which ones? We've been watching Ed, Ed and Eddie. The visual gags in it are great. That one has a bent PP. We're gonna put you to the side so we can shame you. Simon, are we interested in the new Superman movie coming out tomorrow? I'll be interested in it when it's available through my my favorite media delivery platforms. You mean the Pirate Bay? No, not at all. What I mean is a all-in-one fully automated platform where I can automatically fetch new episodes without needing to touch anything. And by everything, I mean my favorite Linux ISOs. All of the content that you saw was content that was legally ripped from Blu-rays that I legally own, but are lost. It's unfortunate that they pulled that random. There was a random like one-liner in the big bill that just passed in the U.S. recently, where they wanted to basically just like not regulate AI for the next 10 years, which would have been great, because then you can do whatever you want with your server as long as you're training a model. Feels bad. I would have loved to train my model on every single streaming platform. Happy build day, thank you. We're building a lot of ports. There's there's a lot of frogs. Is that bottom row spacebar area being so wide a detriment to the sound? Yeah. You generally don't want to cheese plate your bottom. And for the spacebar switch, like generally you do want like contact on all four sides. Top and bottom contact does lead to a way like higher pitch sound signature, which is unfortunate. We might swap it to a GAT Pro if we need to. Another Ben Peepee. 3 Ben Peepees. Best Wheezy song? Mm, I don't know. I like what is it? Greatest Rapper Alive? Might be same album, right? Let's see. Play next. Let's see release. This one. This one right there. Is that soldered? Nope. Hey, what's up, Yuri? We frozing. We getting froggy. Anything from No Ceilings mixtape? I'm not super familiar with like all Lil Wayne songs because I hate his rap style, but I like a few of his songs. I also don't like him like as it's not the type of rap I like listening to. I like listening to rap that's like more wholesome, more helpful, more I don't know, like good. I don't like, like old school rap style. Oh, another Ben Peepee. I love it all. I mean, I like a variety of rap, but like the rap that like I'll continuously listen to generally fits like, a style. Wait, do 16 bucks for V2 yellows or 23 for V3 yellows? Get whichever one is pro and factory lubed. Version doesn't matter because like old generation GAT Pro factory lube, the full milky ones, were still good. Like definitely go for them. Okay, you win. I can't summarize a report in less than 200. What are you talking about? You know that clip of Snoop making fun of mumble rap? Okay, wait. I can't summarize a report in less than two. Wait, what do you mean? You're just supposed to give the title, dude. Like you don't need to summarize it. I just like need the title. It's like Wikipedia rules, dude. Uh, and of course I go to Wiki to Black Slime. Wikipedia. Giggle. I've never visited Wikipedia on this browser. Source info. Okay, give me a second. Let me get to my site. Are you trying to add a? You're trying to add a source, right? So like add source, and then. Okay, but yeah, this should just be a title. I'll fix it. And the source URL. Wait, what's wrong with the source URL? You just give the URL. And then here, like literally just like copy paste the headline. Right? Or is there something wrong? If there's something wrong, I'll fix it. Like, does this have a requirement of 200? Like, I don't want to do it. I'll do a test report. Fuck it. Or a test thing. I thought it was a description. Yeah, I'll fix it. Like, a lot of the labels are not finalized. Like, I focused on, like, functionality first. Oh, all right. Music. Put the music back. Is that music? No. Where's my music button? Fuck it. We're going to use our mouse. It is capped at 200? Well, yeah, it's supposed to be a one-liner, and then there's supposed to be a link to the source. Like, it should be like, Walmart, lights orphanage on fire. That's the entire description. That's all you need. Okay, this one is slightly bent. We're not going to shame it. We're going to use it. You know what's really funny? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 empty switch slots. Actually, no, there's a couple more. I was going to say we had the perfect amount of switches if we counted the bent ones. There's no way. Just saw the headline. What? What headline? Like, there's very few things in life I'm really good at, but one of them is, like, grabbing a whole bunch of switches and being like, this is enough for a 65. Or a TKL or whatever. Okay, we should be good. Alright, how about Gatful Milky Yellow Pro and Milky Top with black bottom housing? Like, the difference? I mean, black bottom, Milky Top Gats are generally not factory lubed. And the Pro molds are a little bit smoother, in my opinion. Okay, we're good, right? We can just solder. Before that, I'm gonna grab a 7U and just like make sure it doesn't sound like fucking like stinky booty cheeks. And yes, that is a sound. Okay, stinky booty cheeks do make a sound. Trust. Sometimes you can hear them through the walls. 7U, 7U, 7U. Let's put all this shit away. We're gonna put the bent PPs right back in there. And we're going to assume that every single switch works. We're not going to need to replace any of them. Is this not a he build? What keyword is this? This is the Frog Leggera. This one right here is a he. This one right here, we're building with carbon fiber. Don't worry. Let me cook. Let me cook. However, now get publication date is required. Yeah, that seems to be missing. I'll fix that. Thank you. Can you DM me that? That add source page is missing publication date. Speaking of hearing things through the walls, any sign of that mouse? Like the mouse we had in the house? I mean, we've gotten a few in the traps in the garage, but the house one, I'm pretty sure the dude just fucking left. I'll screenshot the page and DM you. Oh, you don't have to screenshot it. I'm literally looking at it. Like, I'm missing a field, and it expects that field for validation. Like, I recently tweaked some of the front-end stuff, so... All right, 7U. All right, there's a random bag of space bars. Let's grab All right, I know that's ABS because that's penumbra. Penumbra. Let's make sure. You know, that's fine. I know you guys can't hear it, but the important thing is it sounds fine. So we will continue with the build. And then keycaps wise, we're probably going to go DCS, maybe 9009, maybe sleeper, maybe something else. Yeah. All right. First, we got to do a little bit of soldering. So let's get organized. Let's get cleaned up because I have a lot of shit on my desk that I don't need. Notably, I have a cuck van, and before somebody redeems cuck van, I'm not typing. So, all right, and we have 4 Leggera cases. So let's just get those out of here. That looks safe, right? That looks safe. That's fine, right? 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 This is fine, right? It's fine. It's fine. Surely. All right, let's get our Geon tool and our tool holder. Let's get our switch puller where it should be. Let's get our Ronald where he should be. All right, there's our solder. You know, I need to get a solder roll holder someday. I've been soldering for 5 years and just manually putting my finger in and pulling at the wire. Let's get our soldering iron. Alrighty. And I'm missing the thing here, but whatever. I can just use that. Let's turn her on. Oh, excuse me. Okay. We should be good solder-wise. All right. Now let me put on some music that I enjoy. Simon song name. This one is called Down South, feat. Yella Beezy and Max. Here, you can just fucking look. It's Whale, Down South, apparently. Okay, well, my iron... Oh, damn, that is a smelly iron. That smells like lead. And now it smells like nosebleed. All right, let's... Fuck it, let's just put on an... I'm just gonna put on an Eminem album and chill. I haven't heard this. I've tried, like, some of these, and I didn't like it. But this is excellent. Is this the explicit? Yes, okay. I listened to the Lorne album yesterday. It's real fucking nice. All right, let's get ready, boys. All right, we're cooking. Look at us building keyboards. Feels like pop version of Lustmord. Huh. Oh, I should probably go get some water because I'm all out. Give me a sec, boys. Oh. Alrighty. Oh. All right, let's cook. Let's go. I really need to get like a longer headphone cable because like the furthest I can go back is like that far, and it's like always in the way of what I'm doing. Feels bad. I gotta hit up my boy. What's his name? Matt? Is it Matt from Forza AudioWorks? Get another fancy cable or get Bluetooth. I mean, I actually have like a nice set of headphones and like a nice amplifier for this setup, which is why like I use a nice streaming service with like lossless. It's been a while since we got a nice macro cam solder view, so let's do that. How are the cats? The oldest one had a urinary infection, and she got a shot, so she should hopefully be all right. Sorry for the bouncy. Is that better? What focal length? 90. It's the Sony like proper one. It's the Sony 90mm macro. Simon image stabilization, the finest. I'm just doing the corners first. All right. And let's actually find like a good angle for this. Okay, that's a little better. I wish I could like have the camera like shoot here, but it needs to be closer, and I don't want it any closer. Oh, that's not too bad. Need that 300 mil macro? You mean a microscope? Ah, fuck it. We'll just do overhead. I need to like sort out my fucking cameras. Like nothing's like final yet. Like my lighting's not good, my colors aren't good, my camera placement's not good. Fucking hate this. Can you borrow Kate's microscope? No, it's too small for me to work with. Like that microscope is meant for like, like real close up shit. Like I just need like better placement for my macro cam and like my overhead. But there isn't enough space in the room. Like we're kind of making do with what we got. Can't wait to see what you and Kate setups will be once you get your own home. I mean, probably very similar to Dubai. What? 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 Did I forget a switch? Come on. All right, let me do one more line and then take a small little break. My mouth is so fucking dry, probably from talking so much. Or I'm just fucking dehydrated. It's super hot up here. All right, that's one line done. Oh, I think this is gonna come together nicely. Like carbon fiber and blacks, always classy. Which psycho starts at the bottom row? The one that wants to do a line that's the easiest. Sometimes I do the easiest one last, sometimes I do it first, depending on mood. But you want to save that sweet bottom row for last? Not always. As a matter of fact, like usually I will prioritize bottom row if it's like a layout that like I'm not sure of, just to like make sure everything fits. What do you have to look forward to now? Life, bro. The universe. Everything. Kissing alligators. Illegally. 40. Wait, 49 what? What are you talking about? 42? What? Oh. I'm so fucking tired, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sleep deprived. Psycho would go up, down instead of across. Oh, yeah. Psycho would go like this. Or this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this, and this, then this, then this, then this. All right. Let's really mess with everyone now. It actually makes sense to like do modifiers and like edge keys first, just for stability. Okay, I'm already lost, so I'm gonna move up, like bottom to top. All right, another line done. My fingy hurts. You can see the little indentation. Uh, any indentations? There it is. See that solder indentation? Ah, beautiful. Hmm. Ah. I think I might actually just be like real dehydrated. So I'm sitting here sweating. Excuse me. Sorry, I would have traditionally muted, but my hands are full. All right, we're good. One more line to go, baby. That's really weird. I just realized this thing has ducking. Or like some weird thing. Because like, all right, let's see if you guys can see. Do you guys see the volume of this? But if I mute my mic, that gets louder. So like the music gets louder when I use my. That's so weird. I thought I had like. Oh no, there it is. I accidentally pressed the button for ducking. That'll do it. Seminal cameras are you using? Another cinematic. Uh, that is a Sony ZV-E1 with a Ligma, DN, 35 millimeter 1.4. My overhead is a Sony A6100 with a 18 to 105 PZ lens, so power zoom, so I can remotely do stuff. My macro cam is a A7C, so full frame, with a Sony 90mm full frame macro lens. And then my room cam is a RX0, also a Sony camera. Like it's like GoPro size, but it's like a real camera instead of a GoPro. But long term, like I want like cinema cameras instead of like these hybrid cameras. What about just getting cinema lenses? No, I already got great lenses. If uh, if anything, like my face cam lens would not change even if I moved to a cine camera. My macro cam would probably still stay as like a small camera because it needs to like move around on a jib. Uh, my overhead, I would get a cinema power zoom lens, but a cinema camera as well. And then my corner, like that one doesn't matter. I don't need like a fancy camera. Be nice if like it did 4K, which I don't know if this one does. It might. It probably doesn't do 4K 60. It probably does 4K 24 or some shit, or 4K 30. Because my face cam and my macro cam are 4K. My overhead is only 1080, unfortunately. So like that would be a nice upgrade to get like a little bit nicer like quality for the top down shot. But yep. Like generally cinema lenses like are manual. So you don't want cinema lenses. They're meant for somebody to like manually turn the fucking knobs. And operating 4 cameras while like soldering with 2 hands is pretty much impossible. Like technically like we have like foot pedals and shit so I can like, do stuff like that, but it doesn't give me like actual camera controls. Okay. I think we soldered everything. All right. Let's see if she works. First, let's open up Chrome and do Via. Okay, everything should work. Let me go back and fix up the layout. Okay. Yeah. We're professionals. All right. Now let's get a O-ring around this, get it in the case, and get out some DCS. Where's my stack of froge? Oh, it's behind me. One sec. Do you have an O-ring? No. Do you have an O-ring? Oh, found a PE plate. There's an O-ring here though, so we're gonna use that. Oh. All right. Cinema conversion? What are you clicking? What are you showing me? No. No. Because again, this turns a camera into something that can be like easily operated by a human being. That's not what I want. And also, like, I'd rather have an actual cinema camera that I can leave on for like 8 hours straight and not have an issue. All right. Let's sussy back and echo this. And also, like, getting a motorized like wireless follow focus for 4 separate cameras. One is going to cause interference, and two is going to be nearly impossible to like operate as in a single operator. But like long term, I do want to change the camera up top to a cinema camera, because theoretically I could still use a remote. All right, let's gummy, baby. It's real fucking loose. That is real loose. That is I don't like how loose that is. It's soft though, which is nice. All right. First, let's get this thing in its case, and then we're going to turn on all the RGB, because of course we are. Okay, we're good. All right. Lighting. Hmm. Uh. Oh. Oh. Nope. What about you? Nope. What about you? Okay. Uh. I want it to spin. Is it spinning? Okay. Hey. Where's like the biggest gamer one? Guess what is just called Christmas. Wee woo, 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 wee woo. Sorry. I want this, but like with all the colors. Okay. This is... Yeah, that's swirling. Yeah, okay, there we go. We're gonna use that. And let's get some DCS on this. If competitive gaming doesn't give you a panic attack, this keyboard has you covered. You know it, baby. All right, we're gonna DCS this bitch. We're gonna need to make... Oh, let me turn off my iron. Oh. All right. Let's see what we have for keycap options. So I'm going to let's bring out the beige. We'll bring out the beige. All right, so this is my primary beige. So the beige sets that like aren't like $20 sets. That is DCS 9009. Yep, I'll just pull it out. I'll also pull this out. That is also DCS 9009. You are also DCS 9009. So like one of these is a complete set. I've Alps 9009. Okay, that looks to be all the DCS 9009 I have. I guess I gave away some of my sets. Oh, no. Oh, that's Alps. Okay, seems like that's all the 9009. The Gorton Cherry or both? I have all of them, but I don't know which ones are available. All right, let's search the bags and see which one actually has like alphas in it. So Gorton base looks like it's missing a bunch of caps, so I presume that's on the diversity. This looks like it has... Okay, I see a mod pipe, which I would never use. I see an F12, so it could be on a board smaller than F12. I see tilde, which means it's probably on a 60 or 65%. What's this over here? I just want to see a singular alpha. I want to see like one letter. But it looks like the alphas are used. What about this one? This one has alphas. Yep, this one has alphas. So let's start putting this on. DCS intro white on black quality was so bad. I mean, it was also like dirt cheap. Oh, there's my bars. There's my fucking bars. fine. It's fine. I know we're gonna lose them immediately, so let's just like not worry about it. You are the left shift. Honestly, I think that sounds great. You guys will hear it once everything's on. All right, let's jam. Ooh, that's a nice function. I'm kind of sad I didn't split my right shift, but whatever, it's fun. Mark the bars bag with catnip, then Home can help you find it. You know? It's probably not a bad idea. Wonder what would happen if somebody slipped THC into someone's vape? Like my THC one? I mean, I'd probably notice. Are there strains of catnip? I'd presume so, right? Because it's like, it's a plant that like exists, right? Oh, I found my Relegiondables. I love how I find all this shit when I'm not looking for it. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. We go escape instead of Tilda. Dude, I love your podcast episode, Gondo. Please be on again. I mean, Gondo should be a regular. Because, like, Gondo's, like, the easiest regular. Because, like, everybody knows Gondo. We don't have to fucking do the intro. We can just talk shit. Ooh, short right shift. Very sexy. Wait, where's my long shift? The fuck? Why is long right shift... Okay, that means, like, I pulled this off of 65, based on, like, what I see here. So the rest of the key set is probably one of those two. At least, like, we're not missing any, like, alpha caps. There's so many Relegendables, holy shit. Okay, this must have been on an XT65. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, nothing interesting. I have a single one you blank, but you know what I can do is use the Relegendables on the bottom row. That looks like... Oh, that's the right profile. Yep. What? Wait. Where the fuck is I? I mean you, sorry. I mean why? Okay, 1 second. Where's my puller? There it is. So my U's in the wrong spot, but my Y is missing. Am I just blind? I mean, it's a white cap, not a dark cap. The fuck? Did we drop it? Why the fuck is... Oh, and the Z's missing. Try left and right arrows for the one you bought in response? No, I'm unbinding these. So, like, why would I? Do you use Querdas? No, because they would be different profiles. Right? They'd be the wrong rows. Okay, are you the rest of this? This might be the rest of this. So let's check it out. Let's see if there's a Y, a Z, and a big right shift. Let's put all this in the same bag so we don't lose it. You know what? I should have a couple, like, real small, like, organizational boxes where I just have loose keycaps. And I believe, like, these have got to be in there, right? Okay, here's one of them. All right, and here's the other. So let's check these, make sure there's no random DCS Y and Z in there. I see a big right shift, but that's not the right one. No, it looks like there's no DCS in here. Actually, what are you? You're a Z. We found the Z. Let's go. Okay. Is there a Y in here? Okay, looks like the Y is not in here. So, like, we're partially there. What the fuck is this music? That is a Eminem album, which I presume... I don't know, my keyboard's not plugged in, but it's probably music to be murdered by. It's real weird that we found the Z and not the Y. Which means the Y is probably lost, like, somewhere at the bottom of a random fucking pile. That's not good. I'm just making sure that there's no more DCFs here. I mean, technically, that's DCS, but it's black. We don't care. Alright, well, it's not in here. So, let's check the next thing. I don't fucking care that beige lovers are degenerates that cannot appreciate anything more colorful than their gray minds. I literally have plenty of other key sets. I just wanted DCS. Okay, it's not in here. This is all ELF. All of this is ELF, which is not good. It means we're missing a DCS 9009Y fucking somewhere. That is a lie? What is a lie? No, we, like, specifically wanted DCS. Half the Brazilian server is like, I use beige because Simon. I mean, at that point, that's on them. Okay. We've checked these. We found the Z, but not the Y. So here's the thing. There's a chance that either in here or there might be the Z. Let's check the lube box real quick, even though the box is only supposed to have lube in it. Yep, there is only lube in the box. Okay. Let's see if we can find a random Z here. This one is easy because it's transparent. And there are 0 keycaps in there. Problem solved. All right, and then finally, let's have a look here. Okay, no keycaps in there. No keycaps in there, but there's 2 random USB keys in there. Okay, no keycaps in there. That only leaves the big thing. Let's check the big thing. Oh, I see. I see some DCS relegendables, as well as uh, GMK Wiener. So I presume the Altger is part of GMK Wiener. So let's pull those out. Let's put the relegendables over here, because those are DCS. Perfect. I'm going to put these Wiener caps in the Wiener bag. There it is, GMK Wiener. Okay, and technically that's not beige. All right, what else we got here? Nope, that's it. That's all I've got. So we found some of the relegendables, but we're still missing a Z. Sorry, a Y. My ass is fucking German pilled. All right. There's a chance that the Y is in here, or fucking somewhere else. We'll see. Huh. I'm gonna put these back in my box, but like we might have to like hunt for a Z. Like it probably fell out of the bag and just fell into the tray, but we organized that tray a couple streams back, and if we had seen a DCS Y, we would have recognized it. But hey, all right, let's see if there's a Y in here, and the long right shift. So there's our long right shift. We're on track, and let's see if we can pull a Y out of here. That is an escape. Ooh, it's an R0. I think with like SP, it's backwards, but you know what I mean. It's a it's a taller top row. All right, we are looking for Y. Y is going to be a white cap. So let's look for white caps only, and it's going to be near top row. So let's check any white cap that's decently high. That's a nice tilde. We might use that. I'll keep the escape. We'll think about it. Okay, so a J bar, 12. Nope. You have like 3 9009 sets? Yeah, but they're all on different boards. So like the Y is like actually missing. Unless like we magically pull a Y out of this random bag. I can't believe we're fucking missing a Y. It might have actually just been missing in like the base kit. I think Y was like one of the keys that was like often misplaced. And like maybe they sent me maybe they sent me like a replacement Y, but I don't know where the fuck it is the issue. Save a numpad 7, 8, or 9 just in case. Yeah, good call. There's an 8. Like there's a chance that like I did not get a Y originally. Good old Quartate. It's the future, baby. I'll do like a preliminary check through the other bags just to make sure. And I'll keep this back to the left so I know that's where the numpad 8 goes. But it's weird because the right shift was in here. So like we're close, I guess. Like I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think that like we may have been missing the Y originally. Okay, so you go over there. These are relegendables, so let's put them in the bag that has the relegendables. Where the fuck is it? It's blind. Yeah. All right, and let's see if we've got a random Y in here. Is it the camera angle? Is the right shift crooked? That's the camera angle. Right shift is fine. Would have been nice to have letter relegendable to make your own Y. I guess, yeah. I mean, we'll check. Oh, I have another DCS bar. I guess I have like a decent amount of DCS bars. I just like never find them because I'm stupid. There's another one. All right, let's hunt for our Y. Maybe we'll find it. Probably not though. That is a nipple J. That is real interesting. Why do I have a nipple J? Okay, that means like I used a bar elsewhere? That doesn't sound like me. Yeah, confirmed. There's no Y in here. So our Y is just missing or was never part of the original key set. Shame. So like either that or like it briefly disappeared and like fell like out of the organizational system and should be in like one of the generic bags of like random shit. The Black Legend shot of the ISO enter looks so silly from the bottom. Yeah, because it's just like that little bit that has the legend. It's kind of great in like a real fucking stupid way. All right, let's do. We'll put that in there. Kind of unfortunate we're missing a Y, but like eventually we'll find it, I guess. Or eventually we'll sort it out. Beige. You go in the beige box. Turn off the fan. Let me turn off the other fan that pulls the AC. Okay, this room is going to get real hot real fast, so let us do a typing test as quickly as we can. All right, hope you guys are ready. Wow. Okay, so we'll do. So this is copper plate Hall effect using Hall effect raws, and this is cherry blacks on carbon fiber with DCS. So I'll do both back to back, and I'll keep switching between them. All right, let's send it. Okay. Let me turn on the fans. Like, I'm dripping just from having the fans off for like a minute. Oh. All right. So, honestly, my my theory on copper Hall effect being nice in acrylic, yes. Like, I really like this. This, I do like the carbon fiber plate. I do like the DCS keycaps. I think the cherry switches are holding this back. If I had gone with something like a real smooth linear with a clear top instead of like milky top or a full nylon, I think that would change this a little bit. Unfortunately, we soldered this, and I'm not fucking desoldering it. TLDR, not bad. So let's see what these weigh. So the original build, well, the original build was in aluminum. So we can kind of just like simulate it by just doing this. Right? So there, it's not assembled properly, but I don't really care. Let's get an idea. Sorry about my phone notifications. Okay. So full build with alu is 969. Nice. Is that a foot that's missing? That sure is. Get in there. Okay. Next, we have the acrylic Hall effect copper. Okay, it's about 200 grams lighter, so it's an improvement. And then if we go to the full lightweight, light caps, light plate, light everything, it is just under 600 grams. So honestly, it's still a teensy bit heavier than I would like. Like, where are we getting the mass? Where are we getting the mass for this? Like, I presume the carbon fiber is not much weight. Use less solder. I mean, that's why I wanted to go hot swap. How much does a switch weigh? They have different numbers of switches? Yeah, barely. Like, this has like one fewer switch. This one has one more switch, two more switches than this one. It's not a big deal. Must be the 0 out of 100 badge. Yeah, truly. I mean, that thing is 4 grams. We did weigh it. So we could theoretically get this to 594 grams. 592 grams if we wanted. I don't know. I like that it's sub 600 grams. That's fine. Like, this is very lightweight and like portable. Like, this is like lightweight and portable enough to the point where like you can just like shove it in your pocket and leave. And I know that a lot of boards fit in your pocket, but this one is actually light. So I think like my perfect keyboard would probably weigh maybe a little bit more than this. So this is 220, like 400. What does two phones weigh? You know, 400 grams. I think like 400 grams might be like where I want a like ultra Leggera keyboard to be. Now the question is, can we save 196 grams? Not right now, obviously. Like, it would need like a redesign. But like, come on, it should be possible, right? Like, we could go with even thinner caps, even lighter switches. I don't like that the PCB in this is real fucking heavy. It feels like it has like 2 copper fills, which is weird. So I think that might be where we save the most. Might be the PCB. How much is it HHKB? Do you remember? Standard HHKB, non-hybrid, without batteries, is about 455 grams, ballpark. Skip the RGB LEDs. I mean, they're not realistically adding that much weight. There's like 10 LEDs. Between 10 of them, they probably weigh 2 grams. But I like it conceptually. Between these two, I prefer this in terms of sound profile. And of course, I prefer this one with DCS in terms of feel. Interesting. Interesting. Well, anyway, that is our keyboard build for the day. Technically, we built 2 keyboards. And yep. After stream, I'm gonna post this in the Discord. If you guys, anybody in Discord wants to like help me like add more companies and add like news sources to like at least like get a decent amount of companies on the website so I can share it with like everyone else, that'd be real fucking nice. Can you show the RGB from the front side, please? Yeah. It is very RGB. Like, it's real bright in this room, for the record. Like, it's real fuck off bright. But she lights up pretty good. It's pretty bright. I'm not gonna lie. And it's pretty fucking bright. Whee! Okay. Let's turn lights back on. Lovely. And let's get you down. And let's look for somebody that we can raid. Nice diffusion? Yeah, it is pretty nice. We still have a third and final build that like we'll figure out like probably like next week. And between now and then, like if I can get a hold of nice clear top switches for this to replace the Cherry MX Blacks in here, that might be a nice play. Because like I still want to brighten the sound of this a little bit. And I want to drop the weight of the switches a little bit, and I want to make it a teensy bit more smooth. Anyway, let's find an individual to raid. There is nobody doing keyboards. I guess we go to ducks. I love how ducks are just like our default. I do mostly data entry for work, could potentially contribute to the website. Have a nice day, Simon. After I post a thing in the Discord, like it'll say to like DM me, but like DM me after I post a thing in Simon announcements if you want to like actually like contribute. Because like you don't need to go through the website. Like if you give me like an Excel spreadsheet with like companies, descriptions, category, blah blah blah, I can do like a massive import all at once. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry, this has been like quite a messy stream. My ass hasn't gotten a proper night's sleep in like 3 days because I've been working nonstop on that website. I'll see you guys on Saturday. But before then, check Discord, check the announcements. Giggle. Giggle, giggle. 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 Giggle.